the super seniors and stuff about their experience this year, and I wanted to get your thoughts on what this season was like and to end it right here, what it means.
Coach Pittman, he talks about it all the time. We decided to come back. We had the opportunity to come back, and, you couldn't have asked for a better year. Obviously, some of the balls didn't go our way, and that's the tough part about it, being right there so many times. And but as far as coming back, there was no really choice to be made to begin with. But now that it's happening and it's all played out how it is, and we're here in Tampa, it's been awesome to just experience it with the teammates I've had. It's awesome.
Sort of break down what you see from Penn State. When you guys from Penn State when you guys watch them.
Defensively, they play a 4-down, 2-backer set. The DBs are pretty good. I don't know how many of them opted out. There's been a lot of talk about them opting out of players like that. But from what I know, they have a solid defensive line. The line can fly around. The little guys up front, they can move. The linebackers are pretty athletic. The DBs are pretty nice in size. So I think they're going to be able to play.
For us as tight ends, Coach Logan spent time at Penn State before he was here, and he knows all them guys on a personal level. So he's been a huge asset to us, just telling us like little things as far as how they play and who they are, and obviously they're extremely well coached. Just like every program we've played this year, but they're very talented in a lot of aspects of their defense. They run and fly around to the ball. So I'm anxious to get going with them.
Dominic, it seemed like right about when you get your opportunity to get a whole lot more carries and stuff, you got a little banged up and stuff. How are you feeling right now with, I guess, a month since the last game, and how do you view this game in terms of an opportunity to really showcase what you can do?
Yeah, coming off from Missouri, I had got injured, and I think the game before that was Alabama, and I got injured as well in that game. This game, I'm looking to come back and make a statement. Those last two games wasn't good for me because obviously I was hurting, so I didn't get to play much. So I've been looking forward to this game just to show that I'm the running back that they wanted to start. So I got a lot to prove this game.
We see teams around the country with a high number of opt-outs, and I'm not talking about Penn State necessarily, but like the SEC's 0-4. There was a lot of Mississippi State players missing. And what are your thoughts on that narrative about teams that really want to be at their bowl game and just how important that is, and just can you feel that? Is it going around the program that
not here? The speculation of people not wanting to play is a problem I don't think that we've had. We're extremely happy to be here in Tampa. We've had a great time, but I don't think that's in anybody's mind as far as us not wanting to play. Obviously Saturday in the COVID world is a long ways away. There's a lot that can happen and things like that. But we're blessed to be here, and we're looking forward to Saturday. And we can't really speak for anything that goes on outside our program. As far as people wanting to play and stuff. But the case of not wanting to play is not here. Coach Pittman's made that very evident, and we're just excited.
Your thoughts on that, Dominic?
I feel like this bowl game is important to the players as well as Coach Pittman, as well as for Arkansas, the program of Arkansas, because he was talking to us earlier about how the Razorbacks haven't made a bowl game in 5 years. So I feel like that's big, and everybody here wants to play in a bowl game because that's a big thing. Like, we come to bowl game to play, so obviously us making it here is what we wanted to do, and I feel like everybody wants to play in a bowl game, and like everybody's looking forward to playing in the bowl game.
Your story and the evolution, and did you ever imagine when you were grinding early in your career that you'd be a starting tight end on
Never.
Outback?
That was always the plan. That's always what I wanted to do. But I couldn't sit here and tell you 5 years ago as a 19-year-old kid that I would be where I am today. Couldn't do that, and I've been blessed in a lot of ways in my life with my family and coaches and teammates. But I couldn't sit there and tell you that whenever I was a young kid, let alone whenever I was first in college, because I couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But now that I'm here, looking back at myself then, I could have changed some things, could have done some things different, but overall, it's been a great experience. It's been awesome.
I want to ask y'all about the importance of having a good balanced offense between run and pass. How important has that been, and how have y'all managed to do it, Dominic?
I feel like our run game is our vocal point, but KJ has been good in the passing game. He's been great in the passing game. I feel like teams sleep on our passing game because we run the ball so well. So us being able to pass the ball is a huge threat. Like our receivers can make plays, so I feel confident that we do good in both aspects of running and passing game. I feel like that's a major accomplishment for us.
Blake?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, with KJ being able to do both so well, even in the run game, you know, we got Dom and a bunch of great backs, and then you throw KJ in there too. It kind of just gives the defense another element that they have to try to defend, either in like the play action game or just design quarterback run. So, and then all that just opens up just areas for the guys to go make plays on the outside, you know, throwing the ball up to them and things like that. But I feel like just the balance that we have as far as being able to run and pass the ball, it's just a great compliment to like the way we're coached, the way that Coach Pittman wants things to be run. Coach Brow's calling a great game and stuff like that. So it's been awesome.
Have you had any conversations with Reed Bauer about saving his butt on the fake field goal?
Oh, yeah.
Because, you know,
Yeah.
what was that all like?
No, I mean, we run, you know, we have plays like that we go through every week. We carry different things in at practice, and we work on it after every practice, you know. And I've always told them, I said, man, just put it to where either I can catch it or nobody can catch it. You know what I mean? And on that play, you know, he got picked by the ref, and a lot of things went my way. And then he put the ball on me, and it all happened so fast, you know. But yeah, we've talked about it, and he thanks me, and I thank him. You know, it's just kind of one of them deals. But yeah.
One of the things Penn State does really well is defend the rush. Just how much is the running back room looking forward to sort of strength on Saturday?
Well, our coach Smith, he wants to break break the record for the most rush yards in the Outback Bowl. I think it's like 400 yards. So our running game is going to be a big emphasis this game, and that's all we've been talking about, really, just breaking that record. So you're going to see a lot from us this come Saturday.
This a lot, but I mean, there was a time where you were in the same room together, meeting room together. Yeah. Could you just talk about the journey that you've been on to be to this point where, I mean, you're running with the first group at running back, and there was a moment where thought that you might be, you know, lining up at tight end?
Yeah, when I first got here, yeah, I was pretty low on the depth chart at running back, and then so I was just basically trying to work from the bottom to come up at running back. When they asked me to play tight end, and I went in there with him, Blake, and Coach Loggins, and I feel like that transition made me really like open my eyes as to what it can be, what I can be for the team, like, because I was good at running back and tight end. So I feel like becoming a tight end humbled me more and made me want to do more for the team. So whenever they moved me back to running back, I just went all out for really both positions. I was doing good at both positions, and then. They started eventually giving me opportunities at running back, and then that's what they like me most, and that's what they feel I can play. And now I am where I am, and I'm grateful for it. I'm thankful for it. I feel like I have earned it, and they feel like I have earned it too. So now I'm here.
Blake, one of the reasons that they tried him at tight end is because numbers and at your position, and Trey Knox has been moved over there now. He's bulked up a little bit. I think Levi Draper spent a little bit of time there too before he got injured. Yep. What does it look like, the future at tight end after this game? This is your last game in a Razorback uniform. What's the future look like at that position?
Looks really good. I mean, you know, Nathan backs. He has the opportunity to come back and do that. And I think they just grow in leadership and grow in numbers every single day. You know, they got guys that they're bringing from the bottom to the top, just getting comfortable in the room. You know, and Trey Knox, he's been a great asset to our room this year as far as just being able to split out and be that prototypical guy that you can get a first down or whatever you need, you know. And Hudson, he's come a long ways too. So I think for the future, it's very bright for them guys, you know. And I hate to be leaving them, you know. It doesn't even seem real to me, you know, because I've lived this life for so long that it really doesn't even seem like – I don't think I've really grasped what's going to happen on Saturday. You know, whenever all the clocks hit zero, it's going to be like, wow, you know. But just so you know, we do kind of take credit for Dom's success because he was with us, you know. So, yeah, but definitely, them guys are in good hands. Coach Loggins, he has a grip on that room that is very, very close. You know, we're all very, very close. So I don't think there's anything to worry about with them guys, you know.
Dominique, just obviously you've had a really good season, but so have the running backs just in general. Just coming into this game against Penn State, what's your confidence level in that room, and just how nice is it to know that you have so many guys at that position that you guys can have kind of depth, and whoever's in there can really make the best play for you guys?
I'm very confident coming into this game, knowing that I have the other backs behind me. I feel like we're gonna come in and dominate this game just because of all the talent that we have in our room. Obviously, we have me, Rocket, Traylon, and AJ. We all run the ball different ways, all different styles. And I don't think as a defense you can prepare for all different run styles that we bring to the table. So I feel like that's a plus for us. So us rushing the ball is basically what Coach Pittman wants. Like he comes to us every day and voices like he wants us to run the ball. Like running game is what we're gonna be good at. So I feel like that puts a chip on our shoulder to set a high expectation for ourselves as a running back group to go out there and do what we do.
For both of you guys, when you started watching film on Penn State maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago up until now, a lot of their personnel has changed just because of opt-outs. How has that changed your guys' approach?
It hasn't. Schematically, they're going to be around the same football team, but obviously with the players are interchangeable, but in the same system, and we've understood that. Just like, we have been at times. We've been banged up at different positions, and it's just kind of you got to roll with the punches, in that aspect. But as far as like who they're going to play, we don't even know that until they roll them out there. So we can't really look at that. You got a piece of paper that has the roster and their size and all this stuff, how many tackles they have and stuff like that, but it's all interchangeable. So hasn't really affected the mindset I've had, at least. Okay, thanks. Yeah, appreciate y'all.
Thank you.